I'm an author, speaker, life and business coach, and a direct sales expert. On the King Pinyin Show, I'll introduce you to today's hottest entrepreneurs, celebrity guests, individuals who would inspire and motivate you with their stories. And as a wife and a mom, I'll show you how to balance career and family. My name is King Pinyin, and I'm here to equip, encourage, and empower lives. She is just the best person to be sitting here with us. So Wendy, can you tell us who Wendy Pitt is?
Well,
and welcome to the King Pinyin Show.
Thank you, thank you.
How many of you would like to see a King Pinyin show?
Thank you for having me. It's really an honor and a privilege to be here, and you're doing a fabulous job. This is beautiful. You're all beautiful, and I'm just excited to be here. But Wendy Pitt, wow, who's Wendy Pitt? That is a whole big evening to say from beginning to end, but we'll just wrap it up quickly. First and foremost, I am a child of God. I am a Jesus freak, and I am proud of it. And I'm a single mom, and I have been for about 8 years. I am passionate about getting people healthy and to live the victorious life that they so deserve to live for His glory. And that's who Wendy Pitt is.
And I also know that you're an entrepreneur.
I am an entrepreneur, and,
right.
I have a television
show.
It's a nationally syndicated show called Visibly Fit, and it's all about mind, body, and spirit, because we can't physically transform until the mind and the spirit has been transformed first.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now, being that you wear all of those hats as an entrepreneur, have you ever encountered any kind of challenges? Because all those women in here are entrepreneurs or soon to be entrepreneurs, and can you share with us if you've had any challenges?
None.
And how you dealt with them?
Nope, had none. Girl, let me tell you, yes, I've had some challenges.
I like that.
I have had some challenges, and we all have, but we grow through those challenges. And I have, early on in my business career, as a single mom, so this was over 9 years ago, but we lost our home. I went bankrupt. I went through a divorce. A lot of things that could have taken me a different direction. But just like you guys have been talking this whole time, when you have a calling on your life, God will make a way, no matter what, no matter what. So don't let anything ever stop you, because that's exactly what the enemy wants you to believe.
Or what influenced you to make changes in your life?
Well, number one, of course, diving into the Word and hearing the truth and the calling on my life each and every morning, and having an intimate relationship with Jesus. But beyond that, I have incredible spiritual mentors and friends, and I'm grateful. God will put the right people around you when when you're ready to grow and when you're ready to become the person that He's created you to be. He will put those people in front of you. So it's just been friends. It's been I have a spiritual father who I'm just grateful to have, and Tony Robbins, people like that. I mean, I'm grateful. Yeah, I love Tony. I've walked on the fire. I've done that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, Tish too, right? Yeah. We all walked on fire.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do anything that we set our minds to. But yeah, I think those are the main ones that have really capsulized my journey and my walk.
You mentioned something there a little bit about your Visibly Fit program. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because I think that all of us in here battle with healthy lifestyle or healthy living, and probably my guess would be that about 80% of us in here have tried to lose weight at one point or the other. Would I be right in saying that? And now, so you have some people in here, some women who are going to be hanging on your every word tomorrow.
Yes, and including they're looking at me going, "Ew, I don't know if I want to hear from this skinny blonde hair girl."
Including me, because I just was challenging Tashina backstage. Mm-hmm. We're going on a cruise, the SVP cruise, guys, ladies. April 22nd.
Oh, fun.
And I have to drop 15 pounds because they are not wearing those bikinis without me this time around.
There you go. I love that attitude. That's awesome.
Are you guys jealous? So how come you didn't show some excitement? See, if you're happy for me, you're going to lose weight by default.
You know, the reality is that everyone here is on your own wellness journey. And you know, you can't judge yourself by by looking across the table and seeing someone else and where they are in their journey, or even by looking at yourself in the mirror. A lot of us in this room have had body dysmorphia syndrome, okay? So no matter if you're underweight, overweight, or exactly perfect, you still don't like what you see. And that's a problem, because you've got to internally see who you are, who God created you to be, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes.
And so when you can start where you are today, which is what you started us in this room of being present, being in the here and now. If you can be in the here and now of who you are and where you are right now, then you're going to be able to take shape and literally and move along through your journey instead of always worrying about what you've done or how you know, people have told you negative things or what lies you've believed over the years. You know, it's going to transform just the way you look at yourself by just saying, you know what, this is the way I am right now. It's okay. And I'm going to move forward from here.
In today's business world, success is an art form. You must continue to broaden your knowledge base to keep up with the latest trends, strategies, and ideas in order to succeed. Author, speaker, coach, and direct sales expert King Pinyin has co-authored an inspiring new book titled Mastering the Art of Success, along with celebrity authors Les Brown, Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, and many others. The authors featured in this book were specifically chosen to help you create winning habits and acquire the vital information you need to stay competitive. Reading what these authors have to share will be time well spent, and you'll pick up vital new skills. You will also learn how to make smarter decisions, enhance what works, and eliminate what does not. Each chapter in Mastering the Art of Success is like a mini coaching session that will help you achieve your personal and organizational goals. Remember, you are the author of your life. You have the power to unlock your potential, and Mastering the Art of Success will show you how. For more information and to order your copy of Mastering the Art of Success, please visit kingpinyin.com. That's kingpinyin.com.
Hey guys, we're at the University of Maryland for our 5 Links regional event with our co-founder, Mr. Jeb Tyler. We just had an amazing event. It's incredible how much fun we have while building the business. It's so good to be able to make money with people whom you trust, people whom you love. And this gentleman right here is the brain and the visionary behind 5 Links. It was incredible, and I'm looking forward to equipping, encouraging, and empowering more people with the wealth machine called 5 Links.
We just had an amazing regional event here in Maryland. King Pinyin running it, unbelievable. We are creating so many success stories all over the country. 17 cities today, over 600 people in Maryland. If you're not in 5 Links, take a look. Let's join together.
So have you always been health conscious?
I have. I've always been health conscious, and part of the reason is that my mother is actually very overweight, so I understand, I know what the detriment that it can, the havoc that it can put on your mind, especially when you're overweight. And I'll talk a little bit about this tomorrow in some stories, but I feel for people that really desire to be healthy, whole, and complete. I tweeted today that I was on the airplane getting here, and it was a small airplane, 2 seats on one side, 2 on another, and out of the 4 of us, 2 of them had seatbelt extensions. And it broke my heart, you guys. It broke my heart because, you know, we have a calling and a purpose on our life, and we must be healthy, whole, and complete to fulfill that purpose fully. And so that's my passion, is to really assist people in that life transformation.
And do you think that our diet has something to do with, you know, our body mass?
Absolutely.
Because I'm asking you this because when I made my transformation on my shift in December, one of my health coaches, he said something very funny, and I think I Facebooked that, or I must have tweeted it. And he said to me, I will see you in 4 months, meaning he's going to see me next week, and I will know if you've been eating healthy or not. Mm-hmm. And I said, how are you going to know that? He said, because fat people lie. And I said, what do you mean fat people lie? He said, because I'm not going to be there with you. I'm in LA and you're out there in Maryland. And so even if I check in on you every week and ask you how you ate, you're going to say, oh, I ate salads, I drank some water, I exercised, I walk around the block. He says, but I want you to know that you can lie about everything in life, but that's the one thing that, just like pregnancy, you cannot lie about. He says, you know how when you lie about being pregnant, your stomach is going to come out, it's not going to go backwards? I said, And he said, well, fat people always say, I don't eat too much, but then they show up fat. And he said, do you get what I mean? I had to pause for a minute to think about what he meant. And so now every time I go to take that cookie, I remember fat people lie. And I remember, like Tish said, I have to call him, check in with him every week. And I don't want to show up fat, because it would have been like I let myself down. So do you find that our body is really what we eat?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And if you guys can stay away from the silent white killers, that's going to eliminate half of your battle. The sugar, the white flour, those things, that will, if you eliminate that from your diet, you will see an instant shift in your skin, your energy, the weight will start to be released. Yeah, we are what we eat. And I would say that 85% of your health goals, if you ate properly 85% of the time, you're gonna reach those goals a lot quicker by far.
Actually, that's what he shared with me. He said it's 80% diet, what you eat, and 20% exercise.
Absolutely.
That's the bottom line truth. That's exactly what he said to me. But one thing that shocked me, because how many of you are familiar with the Atkins protein diet? Right? So I used to try to stay away from all the silent white killers, and I would load up on the beef. And one thing that shocked me was, he said, in addition to that, he said, if you just took out red beef from your diet, you would drop the pounds just like that. And so I said, I'm going to try that. And in December, I took out red meat and I lost 10 pounds in December.
Yeah. Meat actually makes your body very acidic. And so that's part of the problem. We want to have an alkaline body, and I can talk more about that tomorrow. But yeah, ditching the meat is huge as well.
That, would you guys have thought that meat?
So eat salmon, eat fresh fish, different types of protein that way. But yeah.
And drink a lot of water.
Lots of water. Our bodies are 70% water, so we've got to use that as our main drink. We're too busy drinking, the sugary teas or the lemonades and whatever else, the Cokes. If we could ditch the sodas, you guys, oh my goodness, please ditch the sodas. There's so much toxins in the sodas. Right, Tracy?
God bless the sodas, right? How many of you are addicted to some kind of soda? Mine was Sunkiss, the orange soda. Coke. Oh yes, Coke is another one. So many people are addicted to Coke.
When you say that fat people lie, it's very true. When I'm working with my clients, I always, I have them journal. You have to journal if you're going to see success, and that's in any area of your life. But you have to journal. But do you know that journal is for you, but yet my clients will still lie to themselves on their journal. So it's just deception, and I just want to encourage you guys, those tools are for you, so you can get past that and move on and be successful.
The world can be compared to a jungle. There's always something new around the next bend, or some unexpected surprise getting ready to fall on you from a tree. The rules change often and fast. There is an urgency to stay one step ahead. Concrete Jungle will help you to avoid the obstacles and jungle predators. Learn how to trust your instincts, think outside of the box, and become an achiever from celebrity authors King Pinyin, Bob Proctor, Steve Rizzo, and Mark Leader. Concrete Jungle will inspire, motivate, and give you the tools you need to conquer the world. Grab your copy today from kingpinyin.com. That's kingpinyin.com. Ladies, it's time to ignite your life and become a new woman.
On the King Pinyin Show.
Get the tools to help fight for your breakthrough, mind, body, and soul. Join author, speaker, life and business coach King Pinyin for the Ignite Your Life Women's Conference.
I pledge to totally equip, encourage, and empower you ladies.
Log on and register today at kingpinyin.com. That's kingpinyin.com.
Yeah, it's interesting you said our body is 70% water, and right here something just popped up in my mind that the world is actually 70% water. So
God
there must be
amazing.
Yeah, God is amazing, isn't he? Like if the world is 70% water, water is actually essential for life.
Absolutely.
So how many of you are going to start drinking more water? And one thing that I found out about water also, I'm sure you're going to talk about that tomorrow, is that there's a big difference between drinking alkaline water and regular water. So I'm going to share this with you. I used to always go to Giant and Safeway and wonder why the heck Fiji water was like $2 for a bottle. And I used to go, why would I spend $2 on this one little bottle when I could buy 24 a case for like $3, right? And then as I started learning more about the healthy lifestyle, I found out that it's actually alkaline water and it's good for your inner body environment.
Absolutely.
So are you going to share a lot about that tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be sharing about that tomorrow, for sure.
How many of you want to hear about all of that tomorrow?
Yay!
Now, Wendy, I also know that you just came back from India. Before I let you go off the stage, I want you to tell us a little bit about your experience in India.
Yes.
I want to hear all about it.
I'm an ambassador for Gospel for Asia, and I was just there 2.5 weeks ago. And the jet lag kicked in a few days after I got back, but
yeah, they're like 10 hours. It's a 10-hour
11 and a half, yeah.
11 and a half hour.
Yeah, don't forget the half hour. Yeah. India was amazing. It was a life-changing, eye-opening experience. It was not necessarily a place I would go on vacation personally, but we were there on missions, and the lives of the women that we got to interact with and the missionaries there that are just dedicated to sharing the gospel and going and reaching these far-off villages and not just sharing the gospel, but they're teaching women how to survive, basically. We take things for granted, like hand washing. 65% of the diseases would not happen if they just knew how to wash their hands. So these women are going in and teaching them that, teaching them how to care for their children. It's just amazing. We went into the slums, and Gospel for Asia is providing sewing machines for certain women so they can start to provide some income so they can, bring food home for their children. They have nothing. I mean, they're literally laying on a slab of concrete if they're lucky. And you've seen it. It's just awful. But you can see the women entrepreneurs that have started their business with a sewing machine, and they're providing for their children. They are empowered. They're amazing, and they are just on fire for Jesus. And it's fun to see the transition. They're still in the slums, but you can see the light in their eyes and the joy in their smile. And it was just an honor to be there and to interact with them. And it was amazing, life-changing.
Yeah, I was just in India in October with Lauren back then. You guys are going to hear from Lauren tomorrow. Oh. And I remember feeling what you just said. They have nothing. They're really struggling. But there's a certain fire in their eyes. Yeah. They're happy. It's almost as if they appreciate life more. So that was a great feeling. So before we close, do you have any tools that you want to share with us about how to stay visibly fit?
I think there's several tools I could share, but one is, stay away from the silent white killers I was just talking about. Journaling is key, and the biggest key that you guys have all been talking about is accountability. That partnership, that friendship, that mentorship is so important and valuable for you to succeed, because you'll lie to yourself. You'll cheat. So you got to have someone that'll keep you accountable and coach you through the next step and say, you know what, you can do this and you will do this. I had a client, she released 100 pounds in less than 10 months. My program is just mind and muscle connection. It's slow, controlled resistance type moves. You just use your body. It's phenomenal. But in less than 10 months, she released 100 pounds. And I say released because if you lose something, you tend to go find it, right? So we want to release the weight, but release the emotions that are attached to the weight, okay? That's the key. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow, but that's really it. You want to have that accountability partner, get rid of the silent white killers, and journal, but be truthful. Be truthful.
Awesome. Okay, ladies,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.